you guys, today is a very cringy story time, and it's about.
Say it now.
It's about our first proposal and why I said no to. I didn't say no.
You said no.
No. Why I didn't say yes to Casey.
So why you said no?
Why I didn't accept Casey's ring the first time.
Why
you
rejected Casey?
Hello, darlings. How you guys all doing today? Welcome back to another.
We're back like we never left. Hey, God. What's up?
Is that all you can do? You can't even spit some bars.
Let's go back. Hey, I'm back.
Let me try. I'm back like I never left the track, and I want to meet my Big Mac.
Hey, you are
upcoming rap artist.
You are a rap goddess.
Wait, let me try that again. We're back like we never left the track, and I want to eat my Big Mac, and I don't want to go back, and I want to say, go away, don't spoil my rhymes.
It's okay. You have tried.
So you guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing a story time, and today's story time is basically, I feel so cringy to say this because I feel like I'm the bad person in this story time.
Oh, yes, like you have always been.
Wow.
That one did come out well. Wow. You were shocked, Nabi.
Small play, they can't play with you. You're sweating.
How can
Sorry.
Thank you.
A moment while Casey comes down.
This cleaning of face that you are cleaning for me. See, this is your dress, eh?
I know, baby girl.
As in,
baby girl.
As in, that didn't come out right.
Okay, so you guys, today is a very cringy story time, and it's about.
Say it now.
It's about our first proposal and why I said no to. I didn't say no.
You said no.
No. Why I didn't say yes to Casey.
So why you said no?
Why I didn't accept Casey's ring the first time.
Why you rejected Casey's proposal?
I'm trying to say it.
No, you don't.
Don't paint me as a villain in this story.
No, you are the actor, not the boss in this movie.
This story time paints me as the villain in the story, but I'm actually not the villain.
Let's go. Tell them. I just thank God this Insta blog have not come out that time. Hey!
It wasn't that long ago now, it was 2016.
The Insta blog was not out.
Okay, you guys, let's just go with the story time.
Trending.
So basically, maybe I should say my part of the story time, and in case you say it's part of the story
your
time.
own. Yeah.
So basically, the way myself and Casey's relationship have been for the longest time, prior to last year, was very on and off on my part. So
it was a painful saga.
This happened in 2016, and this was my birthday. So my birthday is on November 27th. So 2016, I had just come back from Dubai to do a rotation.
Yeah.
So rotations are like the phase in your work that you go to a different country.
Yeah.
So Nigeria, my home country, was my first rotation. That's what happened. And so as I came back, I think Casey was very happy that I was back, because I'd been trying to get him to come to Dubai and he didn't want to come to Dubai.
No.
So when I told him I was coming to Nigeria, I think he was very happy, like, yes, finally I don't have to go to Dubai.
You were forcing me to come to Dubai.
Yeah, I was actually trying to
convince you that my career was at a very pivotal point.
All joined, story. So basically I was in Nigeria, and then it was my birthday. My birthday was on the 27th of November. So I was going to have a party with my friends, 10 of my friends, and then I invited them to this poolside restaurant in Abuja where we were going to do it.
You didn't tell them what happened before then, because I came to Abuja.
Oh yeah, so Casey had come.
Let me say.
Okay, let Casey say the side of the story.
You know, I just resigned from my job then, so I just started comedy full time then. So gigs were not coming, so I was just trying to get my footings in the industry. My friends were helping me, like, know what's up, how the industry works and everything. So money was not coming then.
Casey was broke.
I was a broke
and suffering.
I was a broke motherfucker. Let me use that word if I can use the MF word. So I was broke, suffering, but I was able to gather money. And
in the midst of his brokenness and sufferingness, Casey was trying to convince me to move back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it didn't make sense to me. I was like, brother, you are still trying to find your feet.
Yeah. But
why will I come and join you and it will be double suffering? Chill.
No.
Let me find my own feet as well in Dubai.
The way you were putting it then, like, if I don't come to Dubai, So like that was it. Oh, that Dubai. Oh, this.
I didn't give you an ultimatum.
No, it's not about giving an ultimatum. You didn't want to listen to my own side of the story.
Okay, tell us
when I was telling you that, man, my career was at a point that I was about to shift in my career. So leaving everything that I resigned my job for and suffered for to go to a new place where what I'm doing is not in the mainstream. You understand? So if I'm going to be doing comedy, there's going to be an aside and I will just lose focus.
Yeah.
So I was trying to make you understand that, but you didn't see. So I was in the midst of this hustle and suffering. I was able to save how much? 50k. So I know I can't take flights. I went to God is Good, book God is Good. It's a transport company in Nigeria that takes people to different parts of the country. Is affordable.
Overnight.
Overnight.
So instead of flying, you go by road.
You go by road, but I don't like overnight journeys. So I have to leave Lagos like 6 a.m. on my way to Abuja. Telling my story, my emotional story. So I have to go through road. People go to Abuja on my way. I'm praying, this Abuja I'm going to, it will make sense. So that's how I got to Abuja with my gifts. My friend picked me up. The first night I went to go and see them, madam. They didn't have time for me, safe. No,
I was working.
It wasn't work. You didn't. I waited outside.
Stop exaggerating.
No, I didn't exaggerate. You sent me a message that I'm sorry, I'm working. I'm not sure we'll be able to see today again. To fast forward the story, let's move over to you.
Okay, so basically, I told Casey that I was going to be celebrating my birthday, but it wasn't a big deal, so he shouldn't bother coming because I knew he had no money.
Hi.
And his only means of transportation, since Momo, that thing is making noise. Since flights are we're recording in a family house, so
yeah, it's a family recording. So let's go.
So basically, since I knew that Casey had no money and flights are very expensive, or flights are more expensive than traveling by road, I knew that the only option for Casey would have been to travel by road, and it's a 12-hour journey.
Yeah.
It's a 12-hour journey. This is Nigeria. The roads are not good. It's not safe. Like anything can happen on the road. And aside even that, even if the roads were good and it was safe, the discomfort of sitting in a bus or a car for 12 hours just didn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
So Casey said he was going to come, and we were not in a good place. We were fighting. As Casey said, I had just come back from Nigeria. We hadn't resolved the fight of, or you refuse to move back you refuse to move to Dubai to be with me. And I felt, okay, like, I'm not going to make it easy for Casey by being in Nigeria. Like, he still has to work hard to get me. That's what I was thinking. Like, okay,
well done.
Like I felt like
federal government contract. Well done.
Calm down. I'm confessing to you.
Contract.
Like, I felt like I was not going to.
Let's go. It's part of it.
You guys, sorry, I've been telling them to keep quiet. So whatever it is, man. So as I was saying, and in my head I was like, I'm not going to make this easier for Casey because he should have come to Dubai and he refused. So I know that he's going to capitalize on the fact that I'm now here in Nigeria, and I was like, nah, because you hurt me by not coming to Dubai. Like, you didn't even make put in any efforts. So we're having that fight already.
It was.
Then Casey said he was going to come, and he insisted that he was going to come. So he came and he arrived in the night. His friend picked him up, and then he came to my office to see me.
Directly.
I was busy.
From car park. Directly.
I already accept being the villain in this story.
I didn't even go. Aye, God. Let's continue.
I already accepted. Anyway, so basically, Casey came straight from his 12-hour journey to my office, and I was genuinely busy.
No. You were busy. I know you were busy, but I came. You said you were coming. I waited sat down for close to 2 hours.
Casey, stop.
You didn't even come back out to come and tell me that Casey, I'm sorry.
I came to see you guys.
You sent a WhatsApp message.
I sent him a message to say I was busy.
You sent a WhatsApp message that I'm really busy. I'm not sure we'll be able to see to your God.
Actually, I was with Alex, and Alex is my
to God be the glory. You were with Alex. That was being busy.
No, I wasn't. We were working.
So to God.
Casey trying to pay. Okay.
No, I'm not.
So Alex is my Swedish friend that we work together. And we're extremely close. We're like brother and sister.
Okay. So I shall.
So Casey came, and then I saw you that day now.
This was what happened. I came with Dari, Tina, and myself. So we waited.
He came with his friends. You're calling names as if they know.
Yeah, my friends. Sorry. I became so when you sent me a message that I'm not sure we'll be able to. I just told my guy. The babe was like, You know when
someone doesn't like you, it's too busy for you. They'll say, please hold on, let me tie my shoelace.
As in, hold on, please.
Please hold on, let me sip water.
No, hold on.
No, or please, I'll call you back. I want
to change the TV channel.
Exactly.
Just hold on. Please hold on.
So, but it's not like I didn't like Casey. We were fighting at the time.
Thing was,
I've always loved Casey. He has always been the love of my life.
The girl said something very striking. She was like, she told my friend, like, don't tell your friend not to deceive himself. This girl doesn't want to see him, and if he continues, he will just hurt himself. So like when in
her mind now, what's she feeling like?
No, that was the truth. That is a lady that is telling you that. So
that was what his female friend was telling him.
When he said that my friend told me, like, okay, no qualms, true though. And now we went home, we went home. Went to one joint to go and eat.
And then the next day was my birthday. Yeah. So as I was getting ready for my birthday, I was doing my makeup. My best friend at the time, Rio, she was there.
Rio, my nigga.
And then Rio was asking me, she was like, what about if Casey proposes to you today? What's gonna happen? Like, what are you going to say? I was like, Casey can't propose to me today, like we're fighting. Yeah. Like it will be so like his priority cannot be proposing to me today. So I was so sure in my spirit that Casey wasn't going to propose to me. And then Rio kept on asking me, my best friend kept on asking me, are you sure? Like, what happens? Are you sure? She told me she feels he's going to propose. I was like, nah, like, I'm not even worried about that. He can't propose today, ever. I didn't know that his brother had other plans.
No, do you know the funny thing? I didn't even plan. Proposal was in my head. But when I came that first night with everything that happened, it just flushed out of my head. So when I woke up the next morning, I was like, let me do this proposal. That the proposal will just be the deal breaker for me to know whether you're in with me or you're not doing again.
But it was anyways.
So that was I decided to do the proposal that morning. Like I even have to go and get the ring that morning because it was on a Sunday.
Yeah,
so we have to go to like 3 ring shops to get it. The one I got, it was above my budget, so I have to tell my friend, hey guy, send money for me to do this. That was what happened.
So I got to the venue and then we're having a nice time. We're eating. It was a poolside restaurant. So 10 of my friends came. There was a photographer that is my friend there. I've asked him to share the pictures with me, but he can't find them. So it now got to the part where everybody was taking turns to say, like, on your birthday party, people will take turns talking about you, making comments about you and stuff. So it got to that part, and then it was Casey's turn. And then I wasn't even listening to what Casey was saying. Like, I wasn't even in the mood.
Serious?
Like, Casey has come again. Like, I beg, you should just say what he wants to say. I've heard. And Casey came like really suited up with a big cake and a bag of gifts. I was like, this guy really even dressed more than me for this party, but okay.
That's how we turn up, man. That's how we turn up.
And I think
you don't come.
When my best friend saw him walking, she was like, "This guy is going to propose," but she just didn't want to say anything because the way Casey was dressed.
You don't turn up on fresh, man. Lagos
Casey
standard.
Was dressed.
Lagos boy standard.
So when Casey was talking, he started talking about how he knows that we've been fighting and he knows it's not been the best of times. But that he just wants me to know that he's sorry and he loves me very much, blah blah blah. So that's what he was saying, and I was just like, okay, I was listening to him. And the next thing I knew, Casey stood up. So once Casey stood up, I was like, hey, no. This cannot be happening.
This cannot be happening.
Because I'd been engaged before, so I was hoping that my next proposal was going to be the final one, and I wanted it to be like fairy tale-ish, like what every girl dreams about kind of proposal. So that's what I was thinking about. So once I saw Casey standing up, I knew I was not in the right frame of mind at that time. Casey, like
immediately I stood up, it was as if there was an earthquake.
And then Casey, so I was sitting on this end of the table, Casey was sitting on the other end. Yeah. So Casey came around to me on that end and then he faced me. My head, I was like, oh, no, this cannot be happening. So it happened. I know for every girl, you're supposed to say the best thing in my life happened. But for me that day, it was like the worst happened. I was like, no, this I really wanted my proposal like
to be fairy tale,
yes,
like roses on the floor,
not even about the how, but I wanted it to be like jumping up and crying on the guy, like yes, I'm gonna marry you and everything. Because like my first proposal was not like that, because the relationship ended badly. I just really was looking forward to something that would be like my consolation when it comes to proposal.
What happened in the previous
exactly. So once Casey stood up and then he now came and knelt in front of me, you guys, that was the longest 5 minutes of my whole life. Like I was silent for the whole 5 minutes.
I was kneeling down.
Sorry, you guys have a cough.
You were just sitting there looking at me. I was just on my knees. So I saw like Edima use her leg to hit you like this to touch you because so I saw her do.
Yeah, it's true because I think people felt I had spaced. So Edima was like, come back to earth.
Come back.
Where's your mind? It was. I'm not even exaggerating. Guys, it was 5 minutes of silence.
Like
I'm not kidding.
I didn't know that
exaggerating.
That 5 minutes was that long while I was kneeling down.
Honestly, it was like an hour.
It was like 2 hours. So big ups to adults.
Okay, no, let me tell you what happened after that. So you guys, so sorry, I have a cough.
Yeah, sorry.
So basically, I didn't know what, so I froze. Then Edima tapped me and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to, like, everybody was frozen.
Yeah.
That I don't ever expect anybody to experience that kind of thing in their whole life.
Yeah.
But it was the worst silence ever. Everybody on the table was frozen. I was frozen. Nobody said anything. So I didn't even know what to do. I now started looking around. I turned my head and I was looking around the table, like meeting eyes with all my friends. I didn't know. I was so clueless.
Yeah.
And then my friend Benny, God bless her. My friend now whispered to me. She mouthed to me. She was like, so she told me to take the ring. And she whispered to me. She said, take the ring and tell him you think about it.
She now collected the ring like Holy Communion.
I now saw what she said. As I saw what she said, I now nodded. And I turned back to face Casey and I took the ring. What do you mean like Holy Communion?
You collected it like Holy Communion. Give it to me. Maybe I'll collect it and I'll return it back to you.
I actually did return it back to him, but that's a different story.
So,
I sent it back to him with DHL. But that's a different story.
So she now collected the ring. So when I stood up, you guys now went to the restroom.
We went outside. So so once I took the ring, how did you feel though? Like you also had to say your side of the story. How did you feel?
Like for me, what was in my head was like, oh, Shebi, you have seen what you wanted to confirm.
Shebi, you've proven your point.
You've proven your point. This is the guy. Move on. So immediately, I just bought Dre. I was like, Dre, where you did? Come pick me up.
Dre is his friend.
Yeah, Dre is my friend, my very close friend in Abuja. It's like a brother to me. I was like, Dre, where you did? Come pick me up. Dre was like, how was the proposal? I was like, bam, bam. Just come pick me up.
But at least I took the ring.
So Dre sensed that it didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
Because it took like Dre came. So obvious. Dre came immediately. It was like immediately came like, hi, we are like no plans. We go talk when we come out for here. Let's just leave here. But Dre now, I like Dre more come out, waiting to the do. I just took Dre outside to know what happened. Dre was like, I was like, Dre, waiting there to do again. More come out here, more might just.
But then I insisted we went for the after party.
You weren't the one that insisted. Dre was the one that told me to stay. Dre told me like, Casey,
Dre is his friend.
Dre is my friend, my very close friend in Abuja. I was like, Casey, if you go, you mess up the whole thing. It shows that guys don't do that. Just go do everything when you do. You know what you want to do for your mind. So that was I was like, okay, no qualms. So I now told Dre that I'm going with them. So Dre was like, okay, no qualms. He will come and pick me when we're done.
Yeah. So basically, at least I took the ring.
No, you collected it like Holy Communion and everything.
But I took the ring. And I told him I'll think about it.
Big ups to Adult too. When Adult came back, guys, like Adult is her elder brother. Adult was like, we didn't even talk about the engagement.
They just switched topics.
We just switched topics, started talking about football.
But then you won't say the part that makes me look good. When I got back home that night, I talked to someone I respect about it and I was like, this is what happened. And the person told me, okay, for a guy to do this and everything, it means he truly loves you. So I think you're in safe hands. So I called Casey. His phone was switched off.
No,
he had turned off his phone.
No, I was like, no, I just turned off my phone. My plan was like, I knew you were going to call. Not that you're going to call to like say, this is what happened and everything, but just that human empathy and sympathy.
Casey's phone was turned off. I had to call his friend to speak to him.
So I have to put up my phone. Like my plan was like once I put first thing in the morning,
he would travel back to Lagos.
Once I get to Lagos.
So when I called his friend, Casey didn't want to speak to me. His friend now convinced him to speak to me, and I told him that okay, it's a yes from me. So why are you painting at least eventually I said yes. Why are you painting me like a bad person?
No,
I'm not the villain in this story.
It's not about being the villain in the story and everything. My mind was like, what I was thinking, if you knew I loved you and you knew we were going to do this, why the whole drama and everything?
Because we're not on the same page at that time.
See, my mind was like, we're having disagreement, but that does not supersede or
the fact that I know I'll marry you.
Yes, we know we were going to.
But how did I know I was going to marry you?
Like
you knew, but I didn't know. Move closer to me, please.
Then?
Yeah.
No, babe, don't say that. You knew, but there were some things you were not
that
clear.
made me doubt.
Yeah, there were some things you were not clear about. There were some dark spots that you needed to sort out before then. But mine was like, if we get this ahead, we can sort that as we went ahead.
Okay, so to be honest, what I felt that Casey knew that, okay, this is a public space. So he put me on the spot because he knows I wouldn't be able to say no to him in front of everybody.
Funny.
So that really hurt me. Like, that really got to me. I was like, wow, why would Casey do this? Like, I would have even preferred if he had proposed to me in private and we had talked about everything, talked about the ring. It would have been so, like, I felt so embarrassed. I felt so bad.
Funny enough, that was not even mine. I told you what was
was
not. That was far from me.
But later on, Casey said that was not what was in his head. But I didn't know at the time. So I mean, like, to me, I just felt bad. I was like, but why would Casey do this now? Like, ruining my dreams of like a perfect proposal
not going to put you on the
and
spot.
everything.
Yeah.
So like, I just felt very bad. So that's where I was coming from. But then eventually I called Casey and he picked, and then I said I'll take the ring back.
And I stayed in Abuja for an extra 3 days.
Yeah, and then he ended up staying a few more days.
Before I left.
But then I think
story continues.
The story continues because it's going to be too long. The story continues.
How they returned the ring with DHL.
Stop, Casey. You make me feel really bad.
And wrote a memo on it. We'll continue from there.
No, we'll continue
from there.
Because we don't want this video to be too long, and we're using a generator to film. So we'll continue the story. If you guys like the story, we'll continue.
Please, if you like the story, just comment that we should continue.
Yeah, exactly. Comment and leave your thumbs up. Then we'll know you like it. Then we'll continue.
Like they say on Instagram, if you get 100 comments.
I know, right? No, they say if we get 1,000 likes, we'll continue the story.
It's not.
And you know what, Casey?
1,000 likes. 100 comments, we'll continue the story.
Another thing with this proposal is that I think you should make sure that you and the person are on the same page before you propose.
It's the benefit of hindsight now. Like, if I'm going to advise anybody, make sure you are on the same page with the person, and you know where the person's heart and mind is.
Exactly.
The person is at peace, is relaxed with
because even adults, my elder brother was like, but Adam was like, I will never propose to anybody if I'm not sure she will tell me yes.
Yeah.
He was like, I will never do that. Like, it was so embarrassing, you guys. Imagine like building a fairy tale in your mind, and then
it was embarrassing both ways.
Both ways. I mean, I'm not trying to be selfish here because I mean, it must have felt worse for you.
Like,
until today, that restaurant, people still talk about that.
Serious?
Yeah, I told you that somebody was telling the team about one proposal where the girl did what I did to you, and she was like, that's my sister. It's like,
serious. And that was how I thanking God that time.
Thank God, like, people were not so much on Instagram at that time.
If Insta blog was raining that time, hey, my career that I was trying to do.
Yeah, there are actually so many lessons to learn from this story. But I think we'll address here in a continuation.
There were many episodes more.
So plenty. When Casey says that, stop it. Why are you so interested in that part?
How we went to Kuwait, what happened, how they came to Nigeria and I didn't know. We'll tell you the whole story. Don't worry. Just subscribe to our channel.
Honestly, when people see that me and Casey are still together, like, wow,
how did it happen?
Yeah. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, we already told you guys what to do. Subscribe to our channel. Why are you out of the frame?
I'm not out of the frame.
You
are. We're always in the frame. They can't take us out because we are in. Hey!
Bye, guys. Love you. If you don't mind, that's what this is. Distance. I just end the video. Love you guys. Bye.